What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jake here, aka BrusHstroKeZ, and today I'm going to show you how I mix and apply some dry pearl. Got some holographic pearl here. These are just dry pigments or pearls that you mix into a clear base coat, basically. So I'm going to be using Createx today. We're going to be using the 4050 UVLS gloss clear here with some 4011 reducer. Now you can also use this, you can use it and mix the dry pearls into the transparent sealer, the 6000 Autoborne sealer. You can also mix it into the 4004 transparent base. Any of these work. This transparent base, it just doesn't have as good of adhesion as your transparent sealer and your UVLS will have. So if you're just doing it as kind of like a, just a pearl coat on top of something before you clear coat it or something, you can use this just to save a little bit of money if you not worried about adhesion or protection very much. But I am choosing to use this just because it's more protective. What we're going to be spraying today too, I did get a little bit of dry spray on it, and it is a silver, so it does have a little bit of texture. We're going to use the UVLS clear for this because it's thicker than the transparent base and the Autoborne sealer. So we're going to use this, hopefully, flatten out that little bit of texture I got in the silver. So let's go ahead and mix this up. Now, when I'm doing pearls, I like my paint to be a little bit thinner, and this UVLS gloss is pretty thick. So I am probably going to reduce it about 20% here. And I'm doing 2 half tanks. So we'll probably need a little bit more. We're probably going to do 2 coats. Should be good. If not, we can mix up some more. So what I like to do, so Createx paint, it takes, and I'm just eyeballing my reducer. I kind of know by feel when I mix this how I want it. But with spraying these pearls, I do like my paint to be a little thinner. So I do add roughly 20%, maybe even a little bit more of the 4011 reducer. And with Createx paints, once you reduce them, you do want to let them sit approximately 10 minutes. That way the reducer can emulsify, basically mix in and conjoin with whatever paint you're mixing it with. So when I'm using Createx and doing dry pearls, I do like to mix it first, let it sit the 10 minutes, and then mix in my pearls. So I'm going to take a little break here, probably go run down, clean them tanks that we're going to spray again one more time, and then I will be back in roughly, well, it'll be 10 minutes or so, but to you it'll be just a second. So see you in a second. And we're back. All right, time to get these pearls mixed up. So I just used a normal popsicle stick. We'll go ahead and open the bag up here. So we probably have roughly 2.5 ounces there, 70 milligrams. So there is no true science to mixing this stuff. What I do is try to get a heaping scoop like that, and we'll probably need about 2 of those. This stuff does go a long ways. Probably don't need another big heaping scoop, just another decent little scoop like that. So we'll keep those together just in case we need some more. But I like to go ahead and get this mixed up, and I'll show you a little way how we can test to see how much pearl is in this. You want to make sure you get this all off the sides as well. Scrape all the sides of your cup and the bottom. As you can see, this turns kind of a silverish. So, show you guys here how I kind of determine what the coverage is going to be like. So, I just pull my stir stick out, just let it drip off for a little bit. Until it's really thin, like that. Then we can take a look at it. I'm going to put a light on it here so you can see it better. I don't know how well that's going to go in the camera, but as you can see, it's pretty well covered on that. So we're going to call that good. I'm going to cut you guys off here for a minute, get all set up. We'll see you back in the booth. Alright, so we're ready to get spraying. These are the 2 tanks here. These are done in silver sealer, auto-borne sealer. Gonna be using my LPH 80, and a tip with doing any pearls or anything clear, these lights are awesome. Like for spraying this pearl, I'll try to demonstrate. I don't know how well the camera will do it, but we'll spray without the light and then with the light. When I'm doing pearls like this, I actually shut off my booth lights and just use this. So we'll do it with the lights on here for just to kind of give you an example, then show you how much easier it is to see what you're doing when you kill the lights and use a Luma or similar gun light. So I'm gonna get suited up. Be ready in just a second here. Alright, getting my gun set up here. Dry pearls or any of the Createx UVLS, I like to spray about 20 psi, a little bit higher than recommended. So we're going to go ahead, spray here with the lights on. As you can see here, it's really hard to see, even in person. You can't really see it going down unless you're looking at a very specific angle where you can see the gloss. Alright, well that's enough of not being able to see what I'm doing. It's time for the Lumen light. Now it's not showing it as good on camera as it does in person, but you can really see those holographic pearl with that light. Alright, got the booth lights off. Now we can really see what we're doing. So if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know I use mostly Createx water-based paint. But if you're a solvent-based paint user, you can do the dry pearls the same way. Just use inner coat clear or just a clear base coat and then reduce that as recommended by the manufacturer as well. Alright, now lay on the floor to get all the angles and underside of the tanks. All right, now you're getting a really good look here at that holographic pearl. Now, I really like doing this under my candy jobs. It makes a really dramatic effect or difference than just doing it over plain silver. So that's why I did it this way. This is getting candy, like a dark red candy job. So, but yeah, that's basically all I had for you this video. Someone asked about spraying dry pigments, so I thought I'd make a video. If you have any questions, drop them down below. If you like the video, I'd appreciate you hitting that like button. If there's anything else you want to see, drop it in the comments. And until the next one, keep those brushes stroking.